60,000 children will be abducted this year alone. You certainly can't guard your children every minute, but there are ways to make your child more kidnap-proof, as Earlyshow correspondent Tracy Smith tells us this morning. Hi, Tracy.
Good morning, Hannah. One way to keep kids safe is a program called radKIDS. The RAD stands for Resisting Aggression Defensively, and that's what it teaches kids, to punch and kick their way out of an attacker's hands. Now, it's no guarantee that they'll escape the bad guys, but it may give them a fighting chance. It's almost too horrible to think about. A child gone missing, kidnapped and abused, or worse. Some cases are unforgettably painful. Carly Bruscia was led away in broad daylight, her abduction captured on tape. Samantha Runyon was taken as she rode her bike, leaving only a mother in agony.
Please let her go. She is such a sweet child.
In both cases, the family's worst fears came true.
And a kid can get abducted just about anywhere. 9-year-old Candy McBride was walking home from school just about this time of day when she was attacked right on this spot. And her house is just over there.
Just a few feet from her front door, Candy says she was grabbed by a man twice her size, but she lived to tell about it.
This guy, he came up behind me and grabbed my arms. Then I did my radKIDS. I kicked him, and then I elbowed him, and then I hit him on the chin.
Ready? No! Ready? No!
This is the radKIDS Candy was talking about, a program to teach kids how to avoid or escape the unthinkable. Former police officer Steve Daly is one of radKIDS' founders.
Many children who are going to get attacked or grabbed are going to yell, "Help me, help me." And what they're saying inside their own head is, "Someone help me." Whereas a rad kid is, their mindset after the program and being empowered in their own safety is, "How dare you touch me?"
That training starts young. These are first and second graders, but keeping their attention is not a problem. Besides fighting off an attacker, kids also get practice in running away and calling for help. Every move is practiced until it becomes second nature. radKIDS reports that in the past 5 years, 50,000 kids have been trained and 23 abductions have been foiled. That kind of success has gotten the attention and support of someone who knows about the subject, Ed Smart, whose daughter Elizabeth was kidnapped in 2002.
You cannot be ignorant, you can't be naive. You have to take some steps to prepare your children.
Is part of this that you don't want other parents to go through this nightmare that you went through?
Well, the day that Elizabeth came home was such a wonderful day for us. But I felt so strongly about all the parents out there that do not have the ending that we have. And I just think that if there's a way of helping to prevent that situation, that you should do it. And I really feel that radKIDS can make a difference.
Look! Good job!
In an actual abduction, it's impossible to say for sure whether the training would help, but the kids I talked with all believe it would.
Are you going to remember this?
Yeah, always can.
In Candy McBride's case, using her radKIDS moves to elbow and kick her assailant definitely did the trick.
And what did he do?
He ran
He ran.
and said, ow.
He said, ow.
Yeah.
Candy's description led police to arrest this man, Jimmy Gard, who's now awaiting trial.
Do you allow yourself to think about what could have happened if she didn't have the radKIDS training?
Yes, I do, and I thank God I'm lucky.
A small child cannot knock down and knock out a big man, but they can distract them and get away. And the whole context of that encounter has changed now, putting the power in the child's hand versus the predator.
No, you're not my dad.
And that sense of confidence children take away from radKIDS training can make all the difference.
Would you ever have thought before radKIDS that a little girl like you could take on a big guy like that?
No, I didn't. But before I learned radKIDS, I already knew how to kick butt, but now I know how to kick butt more.
She sure does. radKIDS has also received dozens of reports of kids using their training to stop bullying.
Is there any worry that they might use the training inappropriately?
No, it's
Right.
all defensive maneuvers, and they're told, don't use this on mom and dad, and they haven't had any reports of kids using it in the wrong way.
What about more on the Smart family? Now, Ed Smart had his other children go through this program, right?
He did, and he said it really made them more confident, and it makes him sleep better at night. His whole message is you don't have to be a victim. And these kids feel like, no, I don't. I have control.
No, that's fascinating. Tracy Smith, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Now here's Julie.